Well, now I think that's working. We had a bit of a false start there. I think it was just because the HDMI leads were I needed to mess with, and it cut the stream somehow. Bit weird. Stuff happens. Welcome to the second stream. We're just doing warm up at the moment, so I'll change the camera in just a second. Hey, GT Stevie, good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining me. Bit of a false start with the initial stream. I'm just about to change the screen. Just getting out of these two guys' way and take my glove off. Hey, unasked, how are you? Great to see you. So here we go. Game screen. So we've got 30 laps here tonight, which will be a bit of a marathon. Oh, not much. Just doing some racing, eh? Been busy today shifting a whole bunch of firewood to dry it out. And just doing the odd errand. Oh, way wide there. So this race is going to be 30 laps unasked, so plenty of time to make mistakes and recover, or not make mistakes and win. That would be great. So it's Group 4, so we've got a couple of guys in the Mazda 3. I'm in the S15. So, and it's not the greatest. Most of the circuits that we've been on have been real power circuits, if you like, and lots of straight lines, and that's what the Mazda's really good at. It's got lots of horsepower. This car is really good at corners, so I'm hoping that it will work nicely here. Yeah, 30 laps, so maybe an hour and I want to say 5 or 10 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, it's roughly 2 minutes a lap. So it should be good fun. Got some Bugatti Veyrons to try and beat. A little bit squirrely through there. To 203. Yeah, so it'll be a good hour and 15 minutes, I think. A bit wide into that corner. At least the weather's going to be good, so I think we do it's just 5 minutes worth of qualifying, and then we'll kick off the race. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're doing well, GT Stevie. Unasked, hope you're doing well. Oh, that's good. How's the weather where you guys are? Because we've ended up with a couple of days worth of snow, so we're only about 6 inches deep though. Nothing like down south. Just wondered how the winter's treating everybody else. It was freezing yesterday, -2. Lucky I've got this massive heater next to me. Or unlucky, because it's making me quite hot. Alright, we have the other lobby finally open, so we can transfer over. So that was just a practice lobby. We're heading over to the main lobby now. Managed to fix my HDMI, just unplug it and plug it back in again, and it seems to just, I don't know, reset the connection or something weird, but yeah, a bit strange. Is it? The lobby's not here. Maybe I need to refresh it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We had a freeze there. There we go. I'm actually going to change into shorts, believe it or not, because I'm sitting so close to that radiator and it's so hot for a 30-lap race, so let me just do that. You definitely don't need to see that from me on camera. Yep, I've got them just over here. You can say hello to my chair to the centre. There we go. Put the old shorts on. Stormfly, Knudsen, Star Group, GMAC, TJ. We've got all the protagonists here tonight. Oh, did you, Anas? I know I haven't seen a recent stream. I've been really slack. I'll just be straight up. I haven't been watching other people's streams. And I need to get back into that because I really do enjoy it. I will, how's it going? Definitely don't want to cook myself. Be a boiled slippy. How's the adaptation to a wheel going? That would be quite a step change for sure. Are you slower or faster straight away? That's always an interesting conundrum. Some people pick it up almost straight away and within sort of 10-20 laps they're faster, but others can take a wee bit longer, especially if you've really nailed the controller, because even this game, alright, it's pretty full on. Alright, Mr. Stormfly has already set super fast time, so that's ominous. We did a 2:03.3. I'm going to change it right to the back. I just need it to get into this quickly, this sequence. Thrustmaster T248, nice. I think that's a really good wheel, isn't it? Good to start out with anyway in terms of getting a feel for this wheel and how you're finding it. First time was difficult to find the pace. 1 month later, think I'm good with the wheel and feel fast. Awesome. That's great news. That is fast. Well done, Anast. That's bloody good going. Very good for the first time. I've seen a lot of people struggling. Oh, that's great. Yeah, force feedback definitely helps you get a feel for the the wheel in the car and everything. Because you were pretty quick on that controller as well, so must be quite a different feeling. Oh, 3 weeks ago. Is that right, Stevie? How are you finding it? And what wheel did you get? G29, they're nice wheels. That's basically what I started out on, I think. Been getting better, slow at first, yeah. Definitely very different to have a wheel in your hands compared to a controller. Especially now that these games have got quite advanced, you know, like the inputs that you would have managed to do with a controller would be pretty amazing actually. I don't think I could drive a controller, put it that way. Can be a little bit more aggressive through there. Oh, well done, that's really nice. 146, yeah, that 147.6, yeah. That is a very quick time on controller. It's even a quick time on the wheel, to be honest. Oh, thought I did much better on that one. Well, we're going to get absolutely trodden on by Stormfly. .47 on 47.6 on a wheel. Nice. That's very nice. I think I only got down to a 46.8 right at the end of the week, so you're not far off. I'll definitely go back and have a look on Ast, because I've not been able to get to the old FaceTube YouTube during the day, just during the evenings. Start having a look. Yeah, slowly getting up there, man. Slowly getting towards that 500. I just need to be more consistent at streaming. I mean, I am kind of consistent, that I have a Saturday championship and a Monday championship all the time, but there's not much in between, and I think that would really help if I did some more. I took about 3 months off just while I was doing summer, because it's hard to stream when there's people right next door and they're I've actually got a bed just behind this wall. It's pretty thick, you don't hear much, but it's enough to be annoying, so I have to work on that. Maybe get some sound deadening or something like that. Oh, Stevie, I'm feeling a bit cooked even with shorts on. And I've only done 4 laps, so this is ominous. This is good. At least we're up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Two. So we can get into the 202s by the looks of things. That's what our Optimum says anyway. Didn't need to change up to that gear. Go. I don't think that's quicker though. Maybe it is. Whoops. Might be a penalty. Drift on. Well, we know we have the potential to get into a 202, so that's cool. Well, this is great. We've got a full lobby. 16 cars. This is awesome. This is the first time that we've had this for a long time. So we've got some returning guys from back in the day, you could say. So Wendigo has invited his mate Mantis on, and I think we've got Pleasurecraft as well, and Ostler. So pretty awesome. 4 other people that otherwise wouldn't be here, so that's nice to have a full grid. Full grid, awesome. So we've got 2 minutes to go, I think. Just take a look at the settings. So we've got 30 laps, times, it's just going to be a dry race, times 7 fuel, times 7 speed, so it's going to be an overnight race. We've got 2 times fuel and 2 times tyres, refueling 1 litre per second, so it's really sucky, and you start with 40 litres rather than a full tank of gas, so you're going to have to pit straight away pretty much, and you have to use two lots of tyres, any 2 compounds, so you can go hard and mediums or anything like that, but at the end of the day your tyres are most likely going to be in line with your fuel and only last about 22 laps or something like that. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one, this one. We may be able to just do a one-stopper. We shall see. And then, yeah, initial fuel, same during the race, blah, 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 blah. So for qualifying, we'll be all good. Because no tyre wear or fuel wear, so that'll be nice. It's just getting heat into them now. The amount of track you can take there is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, it's going into qualifying now. Hey, thanks Newt, good to have you along. I know you might not be able to stay long because you're working. Yeah, interesting race this should be. Group 4, 30 laps of Nurburgring, times 2 tyres and fuel, and you start with 40% fuel, and you have to use 2 compounds, so probably a medium and a soft is going to be the way to go. I think the softs will last quite nicely on this car. I picked this car because it handles really good, and it's good on tyres, and it's not too bad on fuel. But unfortunately, we got unbelievable Mazda 3 crazy overpowered OP. Sheesh. Ferrari should be quite good here too. Yeah, shush. Not safe for work. No, it is safe for work. It's just not safe for work if your boss comes past. Or somebody else. They might tell on you. So I think we'll be starting very soon. We might not be able to get a lap in, that's okay. Just have to be careful not to run too wide here on the entry. Can take so much curb over here. Second on the way in, third on the way out. Away we go. So we've really got only 2 laps to throw this car around the track. Oof, only just made the corner. Here we go, qualifying. Let's see how we go against these Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I think Wendigo will be on a Lamborghini, he normally is. I didn't see what he was driving actually. He's a quick driver. Good to see him back. We are out in P7. Seems to have spaced us out already a little bit, which is good. Need to change our brake balance. Want to get lots of heat into the front tyres, but not too much that they overheat, so just oversteering just that little bit more than I need at the minute. Just catching TJ a little bit here. Hostler's just behind though. With think it's a full fuel load. I'm not sure what they do for qualifying when you say no fuel, but when it's at least at 40% you can go through there pretty much flat. So alright, just catching up to TJ a little bit too much now. A little bit of time, so we'll just go a little bit slower on the chicane here. Should be enough space now. Try and kind of run at this front straight here. Alright, let's see how we go. Want to try and do a 203 low. If not a 202, expect to see a 202 out of Stormfly. Didn't quite get that right. Just trying to squeeze every ounce of performance out of that corner. Major understeer there that compromised our corner exit. Well, it's safe to say this isn't going to be the best lap. Oh, dang it. And we're going to get a penalty. Sheesh, that's the worst thing we could have done. Hopefully we serve it this lap though. Just clips the inside wheels, outside wheels on the inside curb, and it just pushed. Just taking too much of it really. Looks like that's going to cost us. Oh well, we'll just have to do a faster lap we can. No! Silly mistake really. Alright, we only got one lap to do it. That was a 044. See, Knudsen is 3.5. G-Max died. It's a shame we're up on the fastest lap too. Hey Roman, thanks for joining us, mate. I've botched my qualifying lap. We're going to have to serve this penalty. Yeah, it was all my fault though. Just way too hungry on the curbs, but that's kind of ruined our qualifying a little bit. We'll have to do a super mega time to... Oh, we're one. Well, we were almost 2 tenths up, so that's a 2.3.2. So hopefully we can still get in the 203s. Yeah, it's definitely the penalty system needs some more work. It's the one thing they really haven't worked on since they worked on it last, but quite a while. Ah, nah, it's a 4. Ugh. Oh well, there we go. 6th, we'll have to make our way forwards. Or try to. Definitely outpaced. Not sure where our man Stormfly is. Oh, he's not going to qualify. He's going to start from the back. Something must have happened there. Yeah, what don't I like about the penalty system? I think the track one is okay, as long as you know where it is. And that can be a little bit difficult, especially when it's a couple of pixels different or something like that. But certainly the collision penalties are just terrible. You know, people can just literally sideswipe you past, and that's just not on. It's just, you know, there's rubbings racing and giving each other racing room and a little bit of contact, and then there's literally just boom, you're off into the fence and they get nothing. Or every now and again it's 3 seconds, or they give 3 seconds to the guy that's right behind. But you know, there we go. We'll just double check the event settings to make sure it is going to be cloudy. We're going to change over to medium tyres to begin the race, and then we're just going to go softs from there. Absolutely, yeah. Seems really works from getting hit from the back. Yeah, push to pass is so like unbelievably annoying. Like, it's right up there with the most annoying thing in the world. Like stepping on Lego. Hey DMC, how are you, buddy? We got some old school and new school peeps in here. Got Unasked, Nuke, Roman, Stevie. We haven't seen Nadeem today, but he's probably working hard as usual. But yeah, 30 laps of Nurburgring about to begin. We kind of ruined our quali by getting a penalty. We could have been P1, so that was just dumb. So now we just have to see what we can do. Nice paint job there. We got join the fight. We're with Pirate, so we're just supporting him as he goes through a tough time. And we've had far too many people we know this year already pass away from cancer, so what is this? Well, I can't drive like that. Stuck in outside view. Sheesh. I've never seen that before. Head to exit. That was special, wasn't it? Thanks, Nuke. We certainly do support Pirate. Speech to text would be awesome. I'm terrible. I need a keyboard. I mean, I've got one right here, but connected to the PlayStation, obviously. That was just weird, getting stuck in the outside view. So I'm not sure what we can do there other than requalify, or maybe he'll just set the grid from what he knew. I didn't take a screenshot and that was dumb, but I've got it on the stream, I guess, so no, forget camera change. Camera change? Not sure. Tick in. I think that's the order that we finished in, wasn't it? That is in qualified in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So on screen now is how we should start the race. but he's going to have to reset the lobby. Oops. Don't want to do that as well. Why did I just mess that up all this? I think I can send a message of the thingy jiggly bob. Looks like he's gonna start the race now, so that's 1 and 2. Oh, just gonna restart qualifying, bugger it. Okay, well, bully for us. Well, we're inside another car, so that's interesting. That was Pleasure Craft. Second chance, yeah, exactly. Let's not mess it up this time. It's a bit of a pack of cars here, so... Yeah, so we're on target for a 2:03.2. That would be ideal. I guess the only problem with speech to text is it might try and speech to text while I'm talking to you guys. Nah, you'd have to be in the chat screen for it to work, so would be a good idea. It's not like we don't have microphones in the controllers or, you know, set up doohickeys like this thing. Who's that in front? That just let him past like that. That's held us all up. Ah, Wendigo. Not the greatest starts of the lap, but let's get after it and don't get a penalty this time, you idiot. Plenty of room behind. Might be getting a little bit of a tow here. Let's go, doing alright so far. Didn't quite get full throttle through there. Well, we're definitely going to get a tow down the back straight. Just have to adjust for that coming into the braking zone. Not the greatest final corner again, but we're into 2032. So at least we did as good as what we could have done last time. I think we're going to get held up here, so that might be all she wrote. We are ahead, but I just think we might get held up. And it might not even be in Wendigo, it might be Pleasure Craft in front holds up Wendigo, and then we get done too, so. Managed to get past. We're still doing all right. Avoided disaster there. Oof. A better time, but still not quite fast enough. Much better than P6 though, yay! Almost an absolute muller at the end. I think, who was that? Yellow Sausages, I think, yeah. Yellow had a spin. Oh gosh, and that was his fast lap, potentially. Or only fast. Oh dear. Let's try that again. We are ready. That was a good one. PGU. Righty-ho, let's hope that the old the screen doesn't save us in the outside view. You have to basically drive backwards, left is right and right is left. Weird. P2, yep, nice result for sure. Now we have to try and chase after Stormfly, who's ridiculously consistent at being fast. Oh, and he did a 2025, so that's half the reason that he just carried on. It's going to do it again, I think. Oh, no, we were lucky there. Stormfly just went straight ahead. Well, I don't know what happened there, but Stormfly just went straight ahead. Maybe his wheel disconnected or something happened. Newton might be on soft tyres, so that's why he'll catch up. Well, we're in P1 now. .7 ahead. Just whack that bollard right in the middle of the bonnet. Medium tyres don't like being thrown into that corner. Got .7. Not quite a long enough straight to really make use of a slipstream, but doing okay so far. Just need to keep a steady pace going, really. Trying to just be cautious of fuel consumption. Newton's still behind. Got that all wrong. That's brought Newton a lot closer now, so we have to work to get the gap up. TJ's on a charge. Steady and consistent wins the race, maybe. Yeah, just using third out of there to try and limit wheel spin, but also not use the revs so much. Seems to work okay. Tyres are going nicely. TJ and Wendigo, looked like TJ had a penalty there. So how many laps can this bad boy do? Another 6. Might be able to stretch that out to 7. Just use 4th gear a little bit. Pulled out a small lead now. Getting clawed back though. Just off our fastest pace. Probably changed too early there. Good evening, Jay. Hope the start of work's going alright. You should be doing some work, not watching me. Yeah, I've had some good luck. Well, bad luck in the first. We actually had to do qualifying twice. Because at the start of the race, me and another guy were stuck on the outside view. There we go, 6 laps we can do, for sure. Could we get a 7th? And is it worth it though? Yeah, I think so too, Nuke. I think if I just changed this, that little bit earlier. Give it a go. We've got a bit of a gap now, and we'll just try and manage that. Like losing a 10th up through here, but saving a lot of fuel because of it potentially. Well, they've closed the gap quite quickly. Just be a bit more conscious about revving it just to pass the selected gear. Bit messy through there. .4, crikey, we'll definitely be able to do 8 like you said. Nuke and I had a really good battle. His fuel saving was just that little bit better, that's for sure. It was in group 3s, but yeah, that was quite good fun. Wow, really? I've got that. Somebody new subscribed. Thank you very much, whoever subscribed. 2 people this evening, which is pretty awesome. Thanks for the update there, DMC. 399. That's awesome. Just have to manage the gap a little bit here. Manage being start pushing the car a little bit more. Knudsen does this. He has this uncanny ability just to kind of be on the go slow, saving gas, and then he just winds it up and goes mad, and you'll just see him fly past. Yeah, a little bit faster then. TJ's still got fastest lap. I think Wendigo's right behind Knudsen. Don't know where that slide came from. Oh, I do. It was the back tyres. No way. So we've had a disconnect, and we had Stormfly had something, maybe his wheel, or maybe he disconnected as well. I tried to run a race on Saturday, and that ended up in a nasty disconnect for everybody that was on PlayStation at the time, pretty much. I think Knudsen's really just biding his time behind there. Well, that just didn't tuck in, did it? Just keeping pace. Just made a mistake through those S's by the looks of it, so it looks like we're maintaining our sort of 0.8 across a couple of laps at a time. Oh gosh, we're doing okay. That heat is warm. definitely get to lap 11 if we keep this going. I think there's a potential for an undercut. So if Knudsen wants the place, we'll let him have it, because it's better to follow him at this point. I could imagine if he's not streaming himself, he might be streaming me, so then he'll know all the tactics. Just pull away through that top section and he catches up through here, a bit more power. Oof, that will be close to a penalty, I think. Let's go. Kind of keeping a good pace going now. Definitely getting easier now that the fuel loads come down. Two laps to go. Wasn't quite as flowing through there as I'd like. Well, the tyres are just not running out, are they? Oh, I thought I was down in second, but I wasn't. Knudsen's had a mistake, or just super short shifting to get one extra lap perhaps. Just a little bit offline there. Knudsen's catching up again, so what do we got? 2 to go, 1 to go after this. Got a reasonably comfortable fuel burn for the last lap, so we can afford to push it just that little bit extra. Hey, good evening, Nadeem. We were just saying that we were missing you. Well, not just, but at the top of the show. Hope you've been well, mate. No doubt working super hard. Right, so we pulled the time to Knudsen by 3 seconds, so if he's got one extra lap on him, that will be enough time saved in the pits, I think, quite easily. So we're going to go soft tyres. Was busy in a game as well. Oh, nice, good one. How'd you get on? So how many laps have we got left? We got 20, 19. So there we go. Everybody's sort of coming around the same. Knudsen's got a couple more percent. So we're onto the softs now, which should definitely last the 19 laps. Oh, it actually ticked me over. Man, it's a slow fill. Isn't it? Playing Streets of Rage 4, crikey. I hope you raged good. My goodness, this is a very, very slow pit. Not used to this at all. So we definitely want to put some more fuel in, technically, because we need to wring it out a bit more, if you like. So it's better just to offload a bit extra. So we're going to go to 20 laps. 21 laps we'll go to. So we're just lost 2 seconds to Knudsen behind, but we managed to pull out a little bit just now. They're good to get a drink or something. Yeah. Yeah, definitely big long pit stops are good for that. Hey Luska, how are you, man? Slow motion refuel, boy was it. 1 litre a second or whatever it is that they set it to, so very long run. So we were leading, but we're 1 minute and 35 behind Wendigo. I don't know that our lap pace was actually that good compared to the crazy Mazda 3s. So So we're basically just holding steady with Knudsen behind at the moment. It's got enough fuel. Tend to make a bit of time here. Manxman is in. Too much fuel. Uh-oh. Oh well, we can hey Tech, how are you, mate? Good to see you. We'll have to burn some fuel off then, won't we? Yeah, I did put more fuel in than it said, only from the perspective that I was fuel saving for the last 3 laps quite a lot, and I want to try and push harder. And I maintained at least my track position ahead of Knudsen. So 36. Now we've got to try and get past Manxman. Oof. Didn't expect it to bite him to go into that curb. Yeah, keep in mind spins, yeah. Looks like we've got them covered here. This is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to cover this off. Alright, got past Manx. Basically trying to keep it there though. Strong effort there by Manx. Managed to get past now. Thanks, Tech. I learnt from you. Just just had to go a bit deep into the chicane to allow him space up the inside, but tried not to get a penalty as well. Drifting on the brakes on the way in. You can see Newton's making a go for it now. Definitely slowed us up a bit. Who we got in front? TJ now. Don't know whether TJ got a penalty for that or not. Looks weird. Oh wow, 400 subs, thank you everybody, that's awesome. I don't know who it was because it didn't flash up on screen or anything, which is a shame. I've got to do something about that to make sure it's working. So thank you very much for your support. $40 laps of 40 laps of Nurburgring. Free picks to celebrate. Yep. That was smart of TJ there. Just a bit slow through the chicane, which that car will be because it wheel spins in first and seconds, so you can't get the power to the ground. Kind of let me by there. Well, I don't think we're going to catch Stormfly. I don't even know what happened, to be honest, because we just didn't even see him and it recorded us as first, but given he's that much ahead, I don't think that's the truth. Because we're only 5 seconds behind Wendigo. A little bit of a skid there. Trying to learn how to drive it. Nah, don't worry about noob questions, that's what we're here for. Share the knowledge, get everybody involved, make great races. Newton's turned it up. Definitely a bigger noob here. Yep. Well, there's a couple of guys that have only just got their steering wheels, so that's big for them. Stevie and Unasked. Didn't quite get tucked in there on the corner. What are we with fuel? 13.9, so I think we're just about right now. yeah, try and catch him. Sheesh. We're right at the start. He literally just drove straight on the first corner, and we thought that he'd disconnected or something, and it put me first in the race, but clearly that wasn't true. I just can't see how he would have done 28 laps, 28 seconds advantage over a 12 laps. A wee bit deep there. A little bit of a skid on the way in. Knudsen's hot on our heels now, taking 0.2, just every lap. Don't know why the backs are locking. We'll just need to pull that forward a little bit. Get a little bit of a run here, but I think he's in the Mazda, or is that the Renault? It is a Renault, I think. Let's go, let's go. Too kind, too kind. Yeah, maybe. Uh-oh, that's really balked us. I thought we might be able to sneak up the inside there, but got the door shut on us. Oof, now we got Newton right hot on our heels. This is going to be tricky. Oh, we just didn't quite get the exit we needed out of there. We're going to be susceptible here, I think. Threw it in there. Lucky not to get taken out there. Good driving, Knudsen. Just went a bit deep. Stormfly. Boom. There we go. Must have started on softs. I wondered what on earth had happened. So maybe he did go off track or had some sort of problem. Right, how are we going for fuel? .9 laps, so we're just short. Just going to have to use our gears a little bit better. Or are we short? No, we're good. Just need to cross the line with 10 in the tank and we're good. So we calculated right for a change. .2 laps to go. We're good on fuel. Yay! And we stopped the back end from turning around on us, which is nice. Newton might be needing a little bit more fuel than us. So RCF, I think it does drink fuel. We will see. It's going alright. That was close. Definitely made a couple of mistakes there under pressure, which Knudsen, if he was a lesser man, might have tried to take advantage of and ended us both in catastrophe. So full credit to him, really close racing there, and it's not over yet. So Stormfly's in 7th now, and he did 2 pit stops. He'll be chasing after GMAC, no doubt. Absolutely flew through there. But I don't think it helped us. Hey, thanks very much for joining, Nuke. Thanks, Nadeem. Hopefully we're just definitely not using as much fuel as we need to, so to speak. We've got a couple of points in the tank, so I think we can rev it out now. Very easy to save fuel in this car by the looks of things around the circuit, which is good. P1 on some. Mean. This is at least a far more exciting race than that high speed ring, isn't it? It's a shame with Stormfly. Whatever happened at the start of the race. And Yellow Sausages has been really strong as well, so couple of heavy hitters out of the race early on. Maybe. Unsub and then sub again, yeah. Can't believe I'm at 400 subs, that's awesome. I'm disappointed that it doesn't come up on screen, because it is all set up for that. It's supposed to tell me in chat too, so I'll have to go and look at the old robot. Just having to push a little bit more now. I've got fuel to do it. While Knudsen's having to save fuel or manage his pace with Windigo. I can afford the fuel just to try and pull away a bit more. Sunfly piece, yeah, something definitely happened at the start. Basically just saw him drive straight ahead at the first corner. My guess was that it was a steering wheel disconnect or something happened like that. Managed to plug it back in and get going by the looks of things. And he's had his, I think it's Fanatec DD Pro Elite or whatever. It's not DD Pro. Something awesome. He's had it for quite a while. Why is he running up against the wall? Ozzy, come on mate, don't need to do that. Just got the corner wrong a bit. Knudsen's made a comeback. Hey Chunky, how are you buddy? Thanks for joining us. Good to see your avatar-y face. Yeah, the usual suspects are here, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for coming along to support me, mate. I've just hit 400 subs, which is pretty awesome. I think it's just because I'm finally winning a race. So we're Group 4 times 2 tyres and fuel at Nurburgring for 30 laps. We've got 6 laps to go now. Lurking for a while. Feed the baby. Lovely jubbly. Good man. Great dad you are. I mean, everybody appreciates being fed, so. It's just, what are you feeding the baby? I mean, a doner kebab or curry or something might be a bit much. Yeah, we've definitely got a threat from Knudsen. He's making 0.1, 0.2 a lap. Our tyres are misbehaving a little bit. have to manage the understeer at the minute. So we always pull away at the first part of this lap. Special fried rice and a good beer. Mate, I have got a good fried rice going now. I bought myself a wok, the old peanut oil, the jasmine rice. I reckon I'm just as good as the takeaway, if not better. Well, the S15's doing okay this round, that's for sure. It was absolutely horrible at the high-speed ring in Monza without the chicane. So this last section is where Knudsen definitely makes up some time, so we have pulled out quite a bit on him this lap though compared to the last couple. Probably because we're being a bit more careful of not understeering the car. And we got 5 to go. Monza was an awful, yeah, it was so boring. I agree. Monza turn 1 murders, yeah. Even on the long track, so to speak, the no first chicane, it's the second chicane that becomes the first chicane, and it can be a problem there. Yeah, exactly, there was no chicane in Group 4, and that's just so boring, my goodness. Especially in a car that's just underpowered and built for this sort of thing. Like corners. We haven't been very consistent this back end part of the race. Too much chatting with you guys. I'll blame you. Because it's never me, I'm the driver, it's definitely the car or everybody else. Not the team though. The team have done a great job preparing this car. Oh, my back's getting sore for sure. I'm still okay on fuel. 041, like 0.6 of a second slower for no great reason. Oh, come on, don't be silly with the rear tyres now as well. They're basically not even worn. Maybe that's the problem though, because they might be cold. Because GT7. It's a rear wheel drive car, but the fronts are getting used a lot on this track. Even if I've got the brake bias to the rear, it doesn't really seem to make a difference to the front tyre wear actually. we're not going to get there full throttle in the next couple of laps, so I need to lift there. Got a back marker in front. So I think definitely consistency towards the end of the race is something I need to work on, that's for sure. I get the tyres going off and that can make you a little bit more inconsistent, I suppose, but 4-2, 3-5, 4-1. Thank you. That was a good way to let me pass. One of the older returning members, you could say, that Wendigo had invited his mate to, so that's his mate, I think. Yeah, we were going to go off track then and get a penalty, so we definitely need to lift through there now. Earlier. Well, we're definitely beating up these tyres, that's for sure. The backs are not so bad, but the fronts definitely are. Just have to be careful there too. It's a shame Aussie left. .5. See, this is just, it's not consistent enough. 0.6 of a second each lap. The only thing I can think of is that I'm sometimes using changing gear earlier, or maybe the tyres get overheated on the lap that I do well on, and then I struggle in the next lap. I mean, technically in a real race car that's what would happen if you're asking too much of the front tyres. Right, we've got one lap after this fuel, so we've fueled to perfection. Can't remember where or when I understood, but it was something that they said that the average fuel calculation is based off the last 3 laps. Yeah, I'm 3.7 ahead now. Last thing we need is a spin. Kind of just manage the gap for the last lap. So yeah, whenever you're doing endurance racing and you've been saving fuel, but the next stint you don't have to, then you have to be careful, because you'll have to add more fuel than what the white dot says. We added 2 whole laps. bang on the money. Yeah, tyres have definitely had it now. So I think Newton may have had fuel 1 and then tyres 2nd, perhaps. Yeah. Never trust the diamond unless you've been sprinting, you know, if you're a consistent enough driver and you're using the same gears everywhere and doing similar sort of lap times, that's when you can trust the diamond. But when you're saving fuel, you always have to put more in. Unless you're going to drive it exactly the same way, of course. And I think if I had driven it the same way, Newton would have got past. And we wouldn't have the fuel necessarily to burn past him. But we'd definitely have the tyre, so... There we go, we did it for Pirate. Thinking of you, mate. Whew. Crikey, that was a good one. 1 hour and 3 minutes. There we go, that's how long it took Mr. Stevie. GT. Keep hearing nude instead of Newton. Of course you would. Come on, mate. Oh wow, 6 seconds. Maybe even ran out of fuel towards the end. We'll definitely save the replay and just find out what the heck happened to Stormfly. Yay, you can stay subscribed. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, DMC. Thanks, Stevie. That's awesome. Tech Racing, fuel to perfection. Yep, that was good. Just consistency was off. I'm not like you, Tech. I need to get into a rhythm. I think more practice if I want to really nail a track and combination, you know. Yeah. If you've ever been watching this other streams, Tech Racing is BVL Tech Racing, and he's normally fastest lap between him and Bonneville. He's driving the GTR. Bonneville's got the other Mercedes 20. So yeah. Tech's had a nice holiday last week, so he's all relaxed and ready for this week. Gosh, we did pretty well. We ended up 1 minute and 26 seconds ahead of TJ. That's crazy. Well, there we go. Yep, sub is safe for another day. Raised 1 position. I think that was a real shame that Stormfly disconnected, because I think we would have had a good race. So let's grab that replay real quick and we'll grab the results. I even got fastest lap. That's not like me. Had a good night racing tonight for a change. So Aussie Rooster, maybe he disconnected too. Yellow Sausages had a disconnect, which was gutting. And poor Stormfly. Glitch at the start. Ugh, really? Oh, I can't undo it. That was a good race. Thanks for the clean race. Knudsen, awesome. Thanks for the clean race. That was fun. Phenomenal race. Did we save the replay? I think we did. Right, let's go and find out what happened to poor Stormfly, eh? Yeah, thanks very much. That's pretty awesome that I managed to get to 400 tonight. Off out for breakfast. Good man. You can fast forward to the end of the stream and see what happened to Stormfly. He said that it was a glitch, which was weird. So maybe he had the same thing, but he somehow got out of it. I have to ask him how he fixed it, because we had the glitch on that first qualifying session and it was pretty crazy, wasn't it? Ended up driving the car forwards but backwards. It's a bit weird. Yeah, have an eggs hollandaise or something, mate. Mimosa for breakfast again. Let's go see what on earth went on. It might not even show me properly, but let's see that again. So we'll go to Stormfly and just see what the... So he managed to change gears, so that was alright. What's going on? And a 5-second penalty. Then he's been able to do something to get out of it. That might have been similar, that he was stuck outside, but somehow when he crashed he was able to reset it. We're going to have to find out. $85 races. Bought it on release. Crikey, that's not many. Right, so Knudsen. I just want to find out what happened. Let's just watch him for a lap-ish, see if he's saving fuel behind us. Not really. Yeah, it was a heavy crash into the wall for Stormfly for sure. Oh yeah, definitely a bit spicy on the way out of the corner there. Oh, is that how you can do it? Reset your wheel. It's not really saving that much fuel, but he managed to do the same amount of fuel as me. Maybe that's just the start of it though. 204s, 205s. Then he started to drop back a little bit. Oh yeah, he's definitely just milking out the fuel a little bit here. Not too much, but yeah, so that's what happens towards the end of the first stint. So we'll just wait. Yeah, definitely too considerate to others. Maybe you need to be a bit argy-bargy in those daily races if you want to get anywhere else. You do have to be a bit like you don't like in other players. Hold your ground. I don't think it'll let me fast forward a lap unless I get to the lap. So he took on the same amount of fuel. Oops. I wanted to watch that. That was quite a good battle. Anyway. Let's go back then. Let's watch this battle, because this was quite cool, wasn't it? So we're chasing down Wendigo in front. No, it's not. It's Manxman all over the back of him. Newton's got a prime view here. Can't really go up the inside. Haven't quite got the pace advantage just yet, but we've got a good corner exit here. Right on his tail. That was good. Newton got a good exit too. He's on for a best lap. Managed to go side by side. got an overlap. Brake deep. Definitely give him enough room. There's a little tap there, but nothing too bad. Then covered the inside line. Then just go wide to try and get some good corner speed, and then go straight down to the inside because the new Manx was right there. That's pretty good. Main goal in GT was to do lobbies, as we know has worked on the release. Yeah, absolutely. Manx man almost goes around the outside, managed just to get the power down. Yeah, that was some good driving by Manx man, and gave each other enough room through that horrible little chicane. Well done, Mr. Manx. See how Knudsen does it. Oh, Manx gets out of, just touches the grass, gets out of shape. That's how Knudsen's able to just duck up the inside here, probably just out accelerate them down the hill. Just keeping him guessing which side's he going to go. Got a slight overlap now and bang on the brakes. Up to the door. Holds it on the inside nicely. Manxman holds the outside. Nice. Good respect given there. Knudsen's holding him tight. Just go around the outside here. Ooh, a little bit of a touch, but nothing too bad. Difficult to get there 2x2, so that was, again, some really good racing. Well done, Manx and Knudsen there. Wow, that was pretty good. Let's just have a look now at how he gets on for the rest of the lap. So he's right behind me here. I mean, this was crazy as well. This is another good thing to watch. Let's put it back onto the main game stream. I knew I'd forget to do that. Sorry, guys. So this is where he's really close, and I got balked here by Wendigo, just pinched on the apex. Try and just keep it nice and tight on the inside here, accelerate out. I know Knudsen's there and I'm worried he's going to go for a dive on the inside, so try and cover that line. Keep it nice and tight, get on the acceleration and try and get a really good drive out of this corner. He goes to the inside, I pick the outside, and I've got a good line here actually. It's better to be on the outside in a way if you can hold it. Just managed to duck up the inside of here and drive out. Knudsen's take advantage, he's right behind as well. Now it's a drag race down to the big loop at the bottom of the hill. Knudsen goes wide to swing in, tuck in behind me. I'm compromised on the inside here and to drive out. Ooh, very close, but well done. Right, but I didn't realise he was that close. Nothing in it. Crikey. And then this was just basically trying to fend off Knudsen for the next lap and a bit. Gets good acceleration out of these. This is where his car is really strong. Every lap. So just have to hold him off to try and get through the chicane. This was again really good racing by him. He could have done a bit of a touch on the way in or something. He just got a little bit out of shape there on the way into the chicane. Lost a bit of time there. I go too deep. This is where he could have taken me out for sure. So that was really good, Knudsen. Well done. He saw me out wide and sweeping down, but he definitely had a small overlap there and just backed out. So my mistake in his good driving got us through that. Oh, Wendigo's almost down the inside, he had to cover. I pinched him on the apex, which is what Wendigo did to me on the earlier lap, and away we go. So this is where I'm really strong on this car. Just seems to hug it nicely through the corner here and just get on the power and accelerate out. Has to be a little bit more careful in the RCF, and you can see the tyres are just not as great. I've got far better tyres. A little bit less fuel than him actually, so but his tyres are the ones that's ruining him now. So we'll fast forward till we start to actually pull away from him, which is only a few laps really. So I've done a 3-1, he did a 4-1, so we pulled a second on that lap. He did a 3-9, I did a 3-7. He did a 4-0, I did a 3-9. So it wasn't too bad in terms of consistency there. In terms of tyres, we're far better. Fuel, we're less than him, so I think his tyres just got eaten. Wasn't fuel at all actually. Surprising, I thought the RCF would have been worse on fuel, so there you go. Funny how replays still show cars in automatic. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I didn't really notice, but yeah. Shows the little AT next to it, doesn't it? Oh, mine says MT. His says AT. That's weird. Everybody else is AT, except for me. I'm manual. How weird. That's even weirder. Oh, there we go. It just came down to tyre life. Now, Aussie, I think, is still here at this point, but he's doing 206s, 230s. That was his pit stop, so he's just off the pace, basically, and unfortunately we're about to chew him up and spin him out, and being a lap down is never fun, but maybe there was something else that happened to him. Yeah, he just pushes it into the wall there for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I think he's probably just got a bit bored. Only your own car is showing correct. Yeah, been like that for a long time. I didn't even notice, Nadine. That's really interesting, isn't it? Oh, he's done it again. Oh no, that was the same lap. Right, so he's just falling behind the pack, really. Did anybody take him out though? Sorry, I'm just going to fast forward through this just to see where or what happened. Ah, okay, there we go. So I don't think anything particularly happened, but I think it was just... Here we've got Wendigo, so that's third, fourth and fifth, right? So he was like, well, just about everybody's passed me, so yeah. Or he disconnected. It didn't look like it was a I quit, but there we go. P1 on the night. That's awesome that we finally got a victory, because I've been complaining about this car in series because I picked the wrong one. And the series is such that it's all fast cars. We should actually see if the oil needs changing. So that was an hour race. No, oil says it's excellent, but I don't trust it. Anyway, that's awesome. We got to 400 subscribers tonight. I don't know who you are. I'll find out from YouTube, and I'll definitely do a wee community post just to say thank you. So really appreciate my regulars, Jay, Stevie, Nadine. We had Tech here out to breakfast at the minute, DMC. We had Chunky while he was feeding baby. And who else have we had tonight? We've had Nuke. He's busy at work. DMC. Yeah, and I think Lucas as well. That was maybe one of the new guys that's joined the channel, so thanks very much for that. And Roman Katz, thanks very much. And Anas, loyal supporter, need to go and watch your videos, so definitely want to go do that. So I really appreciate all you guys for joining me today. I like to try and call out your name at least at the end of the stream to say thanks. And yeah, really appreciate it. So I am going to do lots of wood tomorrow, so I think I'll have a night off racing. I need to do some practice for Nurburgring, but Gr.4, doing an endurance race with the team, 12 hours of Nurburgring. going to do 2-hour shifts, and I'm going to be one of the 3 that are going to be qualifying the car. So we need to sort of get down to 154s or something fast. So I'm going to practice that on Wednesday night. So I'll put that up as a stream. Come along, learn some stuff, and we'll have a giggle while we do it, because it won't be so serious. It's just trying to do hot laps, and you can critique me and say, stop driving like a monkey. Anyway, really appreciate your guys' support, and I'll catch you on Wednesday for a bit of practice. Catch you later.